Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lost Souls. This is Scoots42, and I discovered that apparently I did do everything right. I just don't think it could handle both pieces of those metal in there at the same time. Not a big deal. And it does not appear to be doubling ores. So I don't know, my previous experience with Forever Stranded didn't seem like that was a thing either. So hopefully that'll get us our cast. And did that do it? No, because we need an iron bucket. Alright, so I don't think we had any more iron. We're going to need to get some gravel. Let's just get rid of this stuff. So I found out what I thought was a glitch, I believe, is actually this interdiction torch from Reliquary, keeping all the mobs out. And it should also keep our pig in, which is good news. So let's see. Do I have any more of those flint pieces? It'd be super handy if we did. There they are. So we need one of these, and one of these. So hopefully that'll keep our pig in. We can take this stuff down. Nice. Let's get our water stone put away. And there are only 10 pieces of gravel in there. That's alright. Let's there we go. Just get ourselves some gravel here. Nice. Not the funnest in the world. But we only need one more piece of iron, I think. Yay. There's two. We only need one more piece of iron, I think, to be able to pour a bucket. I could be wrong. Let's see, how's that holding up? Looks like it's alright. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't working before. It seems to be working just fine now. Now let's go ahead and get this stuff sifted. I did go ahead and craft us up another sieve with the flint mesh, so I got enough to get a piece of iron out of the sifting I did last time, so hopefully we'll get another piece here. So I really don't know. I'm at a loss. I have no idea why it wasn't working before. Maybe I had put stuff in the wrong order. I don't know. Maybe I didn't give it enough time to work. Honestly, don't know. I don't know why. I am a little confused with the smeltery. I mean, maybe it's faster, but honestly, if it doesn't, if the smeltery itself doesn't double ores, I'm not really sure uh, why it's even in here, other than just to make tinker tools. Because I mean, it seems to me I'd rather just use a piece of coal, but we probably can't smelt. Well, we can. I did smelt metals in there. So good. That gave us enough. Pretty sure. Well, that's copper. There's the iron. Ooh. So that was a whole stack and a piece. And I don't think we got quite enough. Unless I left him over here. Oh, I did. Okay, well, I'll take that. I will take it. Man, I tell you, talk about an unforgiving pack. There we go. Wonder how much iron that's actually going to take. Is that going to take more than 3 pieces of iron? I gotta say, I will be a little upset if that takes more than 3 pieces of iron, and I gotta tell you, it looks like it's going to. Put that up there. That's some cobbled stone, so I'm hoping I'll be able to. Man, it's just throwing that stuff off everywhere. Jeez. Unforgiving pack indeed. Alright, so there's a little bit more. Yeah, that, I gotta tell you, that is kind of frustrating. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's get this stuff put away. Let's get that out of there. Trying to remember where I put the rest of the mob stuff. guess that can go up there. Let's see. I think that's it for now. Alright, so let's get another thing of cobble going. When you talk about the grind, I mean, that's, I got a feeling that's what this is going to be like for a little while. Good times. Well, at least the porcelain thing is working. And I think we'll be able to use it to make some seared stone. So that will hopefully cut down on the amount of work that we need to do to get a real smeltery. Is that all of it? Crazy stuff. Now I'm not even sure what happened to all that gravel that I busted up. There, I'm getting it now. I feel like we just did this. Probably going to have to make another hammer. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I've got some extra jumpy stuff, and I really wish I knew how to control it. That is some good times right there. Yeah, there it was. For some reason, that gravel went into Cavito's inventory. I don't know why. There we go. Hopefully, I'm guessing that it's going to take us a couple more of these sifting sessions here real quick. Hopefully it won't take too long. But that last session did not even give us enough for one ore, which was a little frustrating. But, I mean, you know, truth be told, it still would have taken, what, 5 ingots, because it takes 2 ingots, 2 iron ingots to make the engineer's hammer. But I gotta say, I think the bucket recipe, as bad as it is, isn't that bad. And it isn't going to take 5 ingots every single time. So that's a little confusing as to why it would take 5 ingots to make 1 bucket. I mean, come on. You know, I think that's a little bit much. Just a little bit. I'm really hoping that the gravel will auto feed. We are getting some good, decent stuff though, and it looks like it did. Good. That's good times. Because what I'd really love is to make a freaking iron sword. That's just, you know, between me and whoever may be watching, I would love to have an iron sword. Especially since I think it's still going to be a little while before I get the ability to use the tinker tools that I made, even though those were low-grade tinker tools. Crazy, silly stuff. But at least the porcelain smelter is working, so I can't complain too much. But man, I tell you, I am really hoping that the Tinker Smeltery doubles ores, because if not, we're going to be in for some serious grinding. And again, just a little bit short on the iron. Not so bad on everything else, though. And we've been getting a bunch of that hemp from doing this too, so I can't complain about that. Well, there's our 2 more iron pieces. And hopefully, yeah, just, I don't know why. Don't know why it didn't want to do it. Now, you are running awful low. You're still doing good in here. And we're not even using that thing, so I'm just going to take it down. So I think we'll just stash you over here. There we are. And then you can go back up here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what should be next. I think I'm going to take this and put this in our furnace over here. Ooh. That's just burning for no reason, so I don't know that I want to actually do that. That was silly. Tell you what we could do is we can take that stuff out. There we go. We can put this in with the tools. So, hopefully, finally now, I think that's going to give us our bucket. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? 6? Seriously? Seriously. Who would use 6 iron ingots for a bucket? I mean, come on. That is just unbelievable. That is unbelievable to me. little curious if I can do things like make firewood with that thing. I mean, I'm just kind of curious as to where its limits are. It says it'll do metals, but it won't do alloys, which is all fine and good. But I'm wondering if I can use it to make things like firewood, because that would be cool. I'm trying to look for the silver lining, because I am not happy at all about 6 iron ingots to make a bucket. I mean, I would have just made it with the Tinkers, or with the immersive engineering hammer, had I known it was actually going to be 6. That, I think, is a bit excessive. There we go. So hopefully we'll at least get enough that that last little piece of iron that we have stashed away, hopefully we'll be able to get an iron piece from this. And again, I'm sorry to have you guys watch all this sifting. I know it's not the most fun thing in the world, but apparently that's what this pack is going to be about, at least in these earlier episodes. Hopefully soon, one of the reasons I'm trying to go this route is I want to get into automation and auto sifting, and for that we're going to need a fair amount of iron. So I may, between this episode and next, we've got a bunch of cobblestone, which is good. We kind of lucked out getting a bunch of, I think it was quadruple compressed. I mean, we got a bunch of it out of a loot chest. So we really lucked out resource-wise that way. Alright, so really? One short. I guess I shouldn't be really surprised, I guess. But honestly, I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. Just a little bit. And I hate to do it again, but I mean, maybe if I see, that we get that one piece. Because I mean, here it is. I mean, we're almost to the end of the episode. I think we've got, maybe a good 10 minutes or so left, and I might be able to get that last piece of iron to finish up a bucket. Let's try 30. So that was almost half. So odds are we should get at least one piece of iron. There, and we got it. Okay. So let's get this in cooking. And wow, that is way too much work to go about it this way for getting the iron. That was just ridiculous. I mean, honestly, 6 pieces of iron for a bucket. That's just man. I don't know if I can stress my unhappiness with that enough. Get a few more of these pounded out while that's smelting down in there. I can tell you, I don't know if I actually mentioned it to you guys that are watching, but you can take these hammers, and if you just hammer the nether quartz out in the world, it actually ends up getting us nether quartz occasionally, not every time, uh, but I mean, if especially if you're trying to mine your way through, it might be well worth doing it with one of these ex nihilo hammers. Get yourself a little extra nether quartz that way. Now that honestly, that's where quite a bit of my nether quartz came from. We might look into. I wonder if we got that torch out of a loot chest. I mean, that could totally be possible. Let's put up the little ore pieces that we got. There we go. Because I would be willing to bet let's put this over here with the other armor. So are we finally going to be able to get our 6 ingot bucket? I mean, that has got to be the most expensive bucket I think I've ever made. I mean, seriously. That is just ridiculous. Okay, so there's the iron bucket. Are you going to trigger? Or am I going to have to pick all of this stuff up? I don't think I ever actually had the bucket cast in. There we go. Okay, so choice reward here. Ooh, what is the iron toolkit? That is really tempting. Let's look that up. Grants an extra modifier. So I think I'll pass on that. And let's just go for the loot chest. So let's see what we got. Heavy plated shield. Interesting. Can I put that on? Nice. Excuse me. And of course, I don't even meet the requirements to use the item. That is all kinds of hilarious. Let's see, I think I was putting armor type stuff over here. So that's really funny. Let's see. Let's get this piece of grout, I guess. Or do I want to make... Let's try something. Seriously? He's probably right. Been thinking about that for a while. Are you kidding? Come on now. There we go. See how we're doing up here. We're getting there. Let's see if I can cook this piece of clay. I almost forgot what I was doing. Hopefully that'll turn into a brick, which I would much rather use. Nice. Alright, so let's see if we can do some other shenanigan things. That won't melt. Okay, no big deal. Let's see if we can get ourselves an ingot cast, because that would just be phenomenal. Nice. Now, I don't know that this will work, but I would much rather use a brick for an ingot cast. I don't know about anybody else. Nice. Okay. Yes. Sweet, I think we're going to get ourselves an ingot cast. Nice. And that was important because, let's see, we've got a little bit more gravel. I could have sworn I had a piece of gravel here somewhere. There it is. And I think this will be a really good place to end the episode today. I want to see how much this will give us. I'm hoping that maybe it'll give us 2 ingots. I wouldn't be, it's not going to be the end of the world if it only gives us 1, because that's usually what happens. Just kind of curious to see here. One block, look at that. That is nice. So, can't melt cobblestone in there. So that is nice. So we're going to get our first few seared bricks. So I think next on the list is definitely going to be some kind of automation for this guy. But I think that this is going to be a good wrapping up point for the episode today. Oh, there we are. Hello. Kind of stuck in a tiny little room here. There we go. Nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for stopping by today, and take care.